Now the feds, they got a 99% conviction rate, and they'll sit there and watch you the whole time while you sit there and cook yourself. They put Diddy in a messed up situation because now Diddy can't even use his money as leverage to try to get out of this. Now, Diddy, you bogus for what you did. You know for a fact that Cassie, regardless of how she felt about it back then, and she went along with it, you should have never even did this to her, because Cassie is the main one who kept telling you, like, man, she's not ready for this type of stuff. You kept trying to force it on her. And then once she finally did it one time, you had all these dudes to come and do this to her. Like, at the end of the day, Cassie didn't deserve to go out like that. Hit the like button if you think that Cassie didn't deserve to even get did like that. Her family had to hear about this. They had to see footage of what happened in those freak-offs. Hit the like button if you feel that they gonna end up intertwining everything that happened with Diddy, Tupac, Keefy D, Cassie, Kim Porter. Jay-Z, he denounced Diddy. He said that he not finna play no game. And Diddy, he almost collapsed in the courtroom. His kids, they jumped up. Everybody saw that. Diddy, he's a bad person now. Diddy, he knew for a fact that J-Lo went. Now Diddy, he a messed up person because he instantly started looking at Cassie, looking at the whole crowd with this mean mug on his face. You already in hot water and you want to do this? You want to pull these type of stunts in court? They going to end up giving Diddy the max. Diddy, he knew exactly what happened inside of that party. Now, Kim Porter, soon as she left out of that party, she went straight home. Now, Diddy, he knew exactly every whereabout. As soon as Cassie spoke for her in this statement, Cassie told them exactly what happened with Tupac. She told them that he gave them $1 million. Now, as soon as she said that, she instantly turned right over and say, yeah, he had a tracking device on Kim Porter's car. The whole courtroom was shocked. They looked to the side like, Diddy, he hurt now. The same pain that he inflicted on all these people is coming right back on him. Now, we have to really look at one thing that the feds is looking at. Cat Williams said that the feds going to try all these string of murders that he did, all the way from Kathy White, all the way down to Kim Porter to Tupac. They're going to try to string them together and try to see if they're going to be able to convict him on every charge. Now, we know for a fact Kathy White, the Jay-Z situation, the Beyonce being mad at it. Now, we know for a fact that that's a whole nother situation, and that has nothing to do with what happened with Diddy in those freak-offs. But they said Jay-Z was in those freak-offs. They said that he was there at the party. He went inside the house when everybody was stopped at the door. Now, we know for a fact that the feds, they don't care who you are or how much money you got. They have a 99% conviction rate. Y'all got to watch the people y'all keep around y'all and watch the people y'all keep in y'all circle. Hit the like button if you think that they bogus for what they did to Kathy White, for what they did to Kim Porter and Tupac. See, Cassie, she's still suffering and going through it all right now. I would like to send my condolences out to Cassie. Cassie, I would like to say get well. Hit the like button if you think that Cassie deserves the money that Diddy gave her. Diddy, he act like, oh, she was supposed to hush her mouth after he gave her the money. No, this is for the pain and suffering. You put this girl through too much for so many years. Do you know all these famous people had to see Cassie go through this? Cassie, she saw Young Miami jump out there and instantly get in the way. Young Miami kind of disrupted everything that her and Diddy had going on. Cassie, she wasn't mad about it. She said that she just want to get justice for what he did to her. The feds brought up Young Miami name. They said that Young Miami was doing the drug runs with the drug mule. She was checking off all the X's off the box that Diddy had on that list. Now, I want y'all to know, Diddy, he a strategic person. He had a lot going on. Diddy, you bogus for what you did to these girls. It ain't just one, it ain't just two, it ain't just five. It's a lot of women over the years. It took 28 years for them to come back and get him for what happened to Tupac. Snoop Dogg said that he was the one who was right there with Suge Knight now talking to Tupac, and then they went to Las Vegas. Next thing you know, Tupac, he ended up getting sent up. They Tupac right there on Koval, right there on Flamingo. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation. Hit the like button if you rocking with Tupac. Do y'all think that they gonna get justice for what happened with Cassie? Do y'all think that Cassie gonna win this case? Because I really feel that Cassie, she's gonna win this because she deserves to win this. Diddy, he bogus for what he did. He went out there and showed everybody those tapes. Every time somebody act up or get out of line, Diddy, the first thing he do, and this is coming straight from Jaguar Wright, said he'll pop in a tape. Soon as he showed them that tape, they'll instantly keep coming back and forth to the parties. They didn't know that it was going to get brought up in court. Nobody know that they was going to be locked up for this. Now, Diddy, he put a lot of people in a messed up situation. Diddy, your ass going to jail, and they going to lock your ass up for a long-ass time. A lot of people feel that Diddy, he knew that Suge Knight was protecting Tupac when they was out there. Keefe D already got the money. Orlando Anderson he was already masked up and ready to do whatever he had to do to get Tupac out the way to get his cut of that money. Mike Tyson, he said he saw Tupac. 50 Cent, he rocking with Tupac hard. Like at the end of the day, Mike Tyson was the main one. He saw Tupac, they did what they did. You feel me? Tupac saw the fight. Tupac left out of that fight happy. Regardless of the altercation that they had right before they even went in there to see Mike Tyson fight, this should have never led to this. Gene Deal said that Orlando Anderson started the fight on purpose just so that they can carry out the hit that Diddy gave them the money for. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation. And we know that Cassie got caught up in this. Kim Porter got caught up in this. Kim Porter kids is coming to court looking at their father, hearing the stuff that they saying in this courtroom. Now, we're going to go back in and see what's going on, and we're going to see if Cassie actually win this part of the case. Now, I send my condolences out to everybody who was lost behind this. I would like to say R.I.P. Kim Porter, man. They bogus for what they did to Kim Porter. They said that Diddy went inside of her house after that party, put something in her drink, act like everything was all cool, and then left up out of there. The feds gonna bring up everything. Now, Cassie, she's being on her P's and Q's right now. Cassie, she want Diddy gone. Her husband, he want Diddy gone. Now, Diddy, he ain't just do something to them. He did something to a lot of people. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you a fan of Cassie. Let me know if you a fan of Tupac. If you rocking with Kim Porter, drop the RP Kim Porters down in the comment section. It's day 6 of Cassie's trial and Diddy's breaking down. Diddy is confused right now. He don't know if Cassie's gonna bring up what happened with Tupac. Is she gonna bring up what happened with B.I.G.? It was only 30 minutes into court when Cassie's husband walked in the courtroom, saw her testifying. He talked to the DA. He gave her a hard drive. He had Tupac written on it. I want everybody to know this is a sad situation. Hit the like button if you rockin' with Tupac. Now Diddy, he's terrified because Cassie's husband, he brought up Keefe D. Now, whatever relationship that him and Keefe D have at this moment, it all goes to show that it's about to go down. Hit the like button if you think that it's over with for Diddy. Diddy bogus for what he did to these people. He should have never did this. At the end of the day, Suge Knight, he said that he willing to testify and give whatever statements he have to give, along with the affidavit that he already wrote against Diddy. I want y'all to know, Cassie, she came out, she said that Diddy, he manipulated everybody who came around him. Now, as soon as Cassie's husband saw that the DA face went like this, he walked off and went and sat down. Next thing you know, Cassie, she gave her husband a nod. This is a sad situation because the things that she said after this, it was so horrendous that Diddy, he belongs under the jail. He bogus for what he did to these people, let alone what he did to Kim Porter. That was his baby mama. Snoop Dogg kept telling J-Lo and Diddy, y'all need to stop doing what y'all doing. That's why Snoop Dogg never went to Diddy parties. This is a sad situation. Hit the like button if you rockin' with Snoop Dogg. I want y'all to know Snoop Dogg been riding with Tupac since the beginning. They was like this. Regardless of what went down, Snoop Dogg always walked right on the side of Tupac. Cassie broke down and said for whatever reason that they set up Tupac, Tupac did not deserve to go out like this. I want y'all to hit the like button. Let me know if you're a fan of Tupac. I would like to send my condolences out to Tupac. I would like to send my condolences out to Cassie family because Cassie, she's going through it right now. Regardless of how much money they gave her and regardless of what Diddy told her he was going to do to her if she got on that stand, Cassie still has to suffer and go through the pain of him doing this to her for all these years. Now, we know for a fact that Diddy, he set up a lot of people. Now, they said that he put something inside of Kim Porter's drink when he went inside of her house the same day. Now, I want y'all to pay close attention because It was the same exact day that Kim Porter was reported to be deceased. Now, we know for a fact that Kim Porter, her sons, they were sent back like, what happened to my mother? Diddy kept telling them it was undetermined. And then when all the reports came out, from what Jaguar Wright said, she said that Diddy kept hiding the paper from them and he wouldn't let them see what really went down. Now, we don't know if Diddy had the people to go over there afterwards. Diddy bogus for what he did to these people. You saw what he did to Jaguar Wright. You saw how Cat Williams came out and told him. He told them this a year ago. He told them everything that Diddy had going on in them parties. Now we know that the feds, they're not going to play no games. The feds have a 99% conviction rate. Diddy, he put himself in this predicament. You cannot go out here in these streets thinking that you can trust everybody. Now, Diddy, he was one of the main ones. He was smiling when he was on camera, but when he was off camera, the things that he was doing to these people, a lot of victims and a lot of witnesses came forth. They was lined up in the courtroom. All the jury could do is look to the side. This is something that will potentially hurt Diddy at the end of the day. Diddy bogus for what he did. Diddy should have never even put himself in this situation. Now it's coming back on him. They took 28 years to find out that Diddy paid $1 million to do this to Tupac. Now, why would you even do this to Tupac then? A little while later, Greg Caden, his exact words was B.I.G. and Tupac, they cases related. Now, you cannot go out here putting money up so other people can somebody you don't like. Now, I know a lot of people feel that Diddy, he bogus for having workers inside of the parties, but they said that this is what Diddy been doing for years. A lot of people felt that they shouldn't go to Diddy parties, but as soon as Diddy invited them and he kept blowing up their phones, and then he had their security like actually waiting outside. Come on now. Whenever Diddy sit there and tell his security to go to your house and wait outside until you come out so that he can invite you to his party, it's serious. And now he had all these people to come now. And now these people is put in a messed up situation. A lot of people feel that Diddy, he did all this inside of his home.